So she's like, look, you go get the video and I'll distract Kane.
Correct.
She gets up on the stage and starts scatting.
Badly.
Worse than that. It's pretty horrible. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm Platinum.
And I'm Ash.
And we are
Two Shades of
Blonde.
Love.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
How you doing?
I am so good.
Why are you so good?
This was great. This was great.
What do we watch? Let me know we watched.
We watched 2025's The Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
What do you want, little one? Your ass.
Nobody messes with Police Squad.
If you've ever seen the original ones or the other ones, this was pretty much the same. I laughed the whole time.
I mean,
whole time. Hilarious.
I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
And this is a hot take.
Okay, hot take. Okay.
This is probably my second favorite movie of 2025.
Ooh. Wait, should we have high-fived that?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I know what the first one is. And I agree.
Yes.
This is up there second or third with me. I have one more that took me off guard that I was not ready for. And
Which
it was the
one was
monkey.
that?
The monkey
That
took
was
me
up there.
out. But this might have edged it out for the second place. But yeah.
I'm going to give Monkey the 3.
That's fine. I'll give it to him. This movie was hilarious. Top to bottom. Slapstick.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. My type of comedy. Just very smart and also very not smart.
Oh my God. Smart and not smart at the same time.
Two things can be true.
And it was given Leslie Nielsen energy.
Like a blind man at an orgy, I was going to have to feel things out.
Yes, whole time.
I mean,
whole time.
this is how you do a reboot.
Yes.
This is it.
Would be proud.
Yes.
Yeah, he would be proud.
Yes, he would.
I think he would like this movie. I don't know him like
I think he would have died
laughing as we did.
Yes.
As we did in the audience. Okay.
It was so genius. Yes. Everything built off of everything.
Yes.
Every joke built off of the previous jokes. Mm-hmm. Every plot. It was kiss.
Genius. It was really good.
I like it a lot.
I'm impressed.
Very. Mm-hmm. I wasn't expecting a lot.
No.
I got much more.
Girl, you were handed some gifts today.
Gifts.
Merry Christmas.
Oh God. Let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Story.
Okay. It opens.
Yes.
It's this dramatic, eerie music. It's like,
dun, dun, dun.
We see a bank robbery in progress. Mm-hmm. The customers are going up. The bank employees are going up. The bank robbers are shooting. Everything's happening.
It's
going
chaos.
Down.
It is real.
We cut outside to the police trying to barricade the door and try to get everybody out the way. And then we see a little girl.
Oh, she's
probably 10? 8 years old with a lollipop. Happy-go-lucky, skipping. They're like, little girl.
Oh,
come on.
Hey, she doesn't even bat an eye.
Nothing. She has no clue what's going on. None. She walks into the bank. Why the door is open, I don't know.
Right.
So she goes into the bank. The door is just wide open. They hadn't closed it or anything.
No one stops her.
No one stops her at all.
No, they failed.
She just walks in. And then at one point we did see the bad guy. Mm-hmm. He's doing something with safety deposit boxes.
Yes, Kevin Durand, Gustafson.
Yes.
He goes into the vault.
Where the safety deposit boxes are and goes to one in particular.
Yes.
Blows it up. Mm-hmm. Finds something called the PLOT device.
Yes, the plot device.
Suppose you think that was terribly clever.
Yes, I do.
And that's how corny it was.
Oh, just giving me life right there. Like life was given.
So this is the point of the movie. Thank you.
I love this. This is meta commentary right here.
Yes.
I love this.
So we go back to the little girl, and they're like, little girl, what are you doing in here?
Yeah.
And she goes to stretch her skin and takes it off, and boom.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. It's Frank Drebin Jr. It's Leslie's son.
Yeah, yes. The original Frank Drebin.
Yes. So he starts fighting the bad guys, and it's comical.
He's doing
slapstick, damn. Taking him down. Still in this little girl's uniform with the small tie, sweater and everything.
Absolutely. And has the nerve to put his leg up so his drawers.
Okay, his strawberry drawers.
Yes, are in full view. Okay.
Boom. Naked Gun.
Again, chefs, this could have been the most corniest experience. That was perfect. Hit every note.
It was so good.
Love it.
Oh gosh. So they go back to the police squad office. It's just called police squad.
Yep.
That's it. Mm-hmm. We see a wall of all the older actors that we saw in the first couple of ones.
Yeah.
There's a football player. We're not going to name him. Mm-hmm. Orange juice. Mm-hmm. All of them and all their sons are also cops and work there and are worshiping these pictures. It's a long line of them. Kneeling talking about, Dad, I'm going to make you proud. All of them, except for OJ's.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Orange Juice's son. He said, he looked at us and said, nah,
not gonna do it.
So he talks to the chief. The chief is mad. He keeps doing illegal stuff.
Yes.
He keeps doing stuff that cops shouldn't be doing and don't care about it.
Yeah.
So the cop is like, the chief is like, hey, I'm gonna put you on a new case. They go to the new case.
Yes.
And it's a car that has crashed. And it's an electric car.
And in a ravine.
In a ravine of all places. So they go back to the police squad, and we see Pamela Anderson's character, Beth Davenport.
Yes.
Beth Davenport.
In all her glory.
In all her glory, in all of her Jessica Rabbitness.
Yes.
They give her the sexy intro with the saxophone.
Right.
She's all mysterious. She's got the hat on, sunglasses,
She's
and all that
giving
stuff.
her Baywatch character,
Baywatch
mom's
era.
character
Exactly.
kind of energy. But she's looking amazing.
She looks good.
She's doing it. She is giving Priscilla Presley.
Oh, yes.
She's giving her flowers in this.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we found out from the car crash there was a deceased person, and his name was Simon Davenport, and that was Beth's brother. And when she last saw him, he said he was in trouble, and there was a line where they were sitting there, and she was sitting there so sad, and he said, Frank said, "There's always a reason to kill somebody."
Really?
Well, agree to disagree.
And in your heart, you know I'm right.
It's like, what? Okay. We found out she writes true crime novels based on fictional stories that she makes up. It's her thing. Yes. Girl, she has a whole podcast and everything. It's called The Lady That Wore Lipstick, something like that. Oh gosh, that was funny.
That was great.
So Richard Kane has an event for his cars, for his electric cars. And Frank.
Now, Richard, did we say who Richard Kane was?
Oh, sorry. That's who Sig gave that plot device to in the car. Richard Kane is the big man in charge. He does a whole bunch. He looked like Jeff Bezos.
He was giving Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Oh.
So they all meet at his event for his electric cars. Kane and Frank somehow get into a quiet room and they talk. They talk about admiring each other or whatever. They talk about they love Will.i.am and then Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas.
Kane takes out a matchbook and Frank is like, oh, that's the same matchbook that was in Simon's car.
Dun, dun, dun.
I am going to get to the truth.
Anyway, so we fast forward and they find some of the suspects from the bank robbery, and one of them just happens to be Busta Rhymes.
Yes, Busta, what it is right now.
What you want now? Yeah.
Hey.
And he's got some new teeth in his mouth.
Listen,
they
the
are
thing was sparkling.
white.
They was sparkling.
Just ding.
That luscious tan. Those ruby lips.
Wow.
Whoa. They stuck out. They stuck out
Yes.
to me.
Frank says he saw that he has in his record that he was charged for manslaughter. Must have been a hell of a joke. And then they pull up the footage from the robbery, and they end up seeing Busta on the footage. And Busta tells them they were there for the safety deposit box.
Right.
They found out that safety deposit box was for Simon Davenport. Yes. And now these two cases are now related. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Ah.
Trick or treat, motherfucker. No!
And then we go into Richard Kane's war room. They were having a meeting on what they were about to do.
Yes. So we get to understand what they plan on doing with all of this plot device.
In simple terms, it's a neurological wave that triggers the centers of aggression and switches off inhibitors.
Yep.
And it pretty much turns people into their animalistic ways.
Right.
So pretty much the plot of Kingsman.
You stole it! You stole my idea!
Correct.
If you've seen
You're
Kingsman,
fighting and killing and all
just
of
make
that
them kill
jazz.
each other, and then we go off and have our own little oasis over here, and we have Weird Al Yankovic to tell us how we do it.
Yes, they have the Doomsday Bungalow ready for
only
them.
for rich people or people who put money into it.
We'll be there, but you won't.
You're gonna cry in the car.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's called Project Inferno.
Look at that.
Yes. So, so Frank finds a bar where Simon used to go to, and he's asking for video access because he runs up with Richard Kane, who happens to run that same bar. He owns that same bar. He runs into Richard. They talk, and then out of nowhere comes Beth.
Right.
Once again, out of nowhere, comes Beth.
She is here. She is here doing her little investigation.
She's doing her little thing.
She said, listen, if you're not going to let me help you, I'm going to still be trying to get the information my brother was trying to get me to find.
Find, exactly, period.
Okay.
So they know that there's some type of video with Simon on it, so they're going to try to find it. So she's like, look, you go get the video and I'll distract Kane.
Correct.
She gets up on the stage and starts scatting.
Badly.
Worse than that.
This is embarrassing.
I don't know what to say.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed for you.
It's pretty horrible, and Kane is all into it. Meanwhile, Frank is in the back.
Yeah.
He's trying to get the video. He's trying to fight off all the security guards. He does.
He is the worst at being quiet and stealthy. Okay.
He fell down a flight of steps.
Didn't see them.
Loudly.
Where those steps came from, no one
No
knows.
one knows. And he was talking at the bottom of them while they were waiting for him to come back up with guns.
Right. I was wondering if he was on the phone.
I don't know.
I was so confused.
I don't know.
Like, what are you doing down there, Frank?
I think he was trying to talk himself into getting back up. I don't know.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So he finally gets up there. He finally finds the video. He finds Simon on the video talking to a guy named Douglas O'Reilly.
But that's after the ads.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
He finds the video and an ad, for Gorilla Nut. Energy drink comes up. Gorilla Nut.
Mind you, this is CCTV footage.
Was that wrong?
Yep.
How do you have ads?
How do you have ads? Okay.
Who is drinking?
Not I, sir. Not I. But yes, yep, yeah.
Oh gosh, he starts to get into a CGI fight.
Correct.
With the people there, and it was more CGI than I had needed in this movie.
Yeah.
You could tell it was very fake and it was on purpose.
And kind of on brand.
Yeah, kind of on brand. You're right.
That level of corny.
You're right.
It was hilarious,
right.
though.
So out of all of this, someone calls Chief and wakes her up out of her sleep. And she's like, bring Frank to me now. So he shows up in her bedroom. Correct. She's in her pajamas with her husband, who is asleep and has a big meeting tomorrow because he's been passed over 3 times and he really needs this job.
He did. And so they were in bed.
Together. They were in bed. He was asleep. These two are arguing, whisper arguing.
Yep.
And she do not wake him up, and continues to berate him in a whisper and tells him, you're off the case. You can't do anything for 2 weeks.
And
he's
2 weeks.
And so he goes home. Again, Beth shows up out of nowhere.
Ted Cruz!
Again.
She was in the cut.
And I mean in the cut, talking about light, bright highlight in the face.
Right.
Like Morticia Adams right there.
Exactly.
It was dark everywhere else, but light right there.
With that New Orleans music in the background.
So they get in the house and they're talking. One of Kane's bodyguards, his number one right man, is watching them through heat vision goggles.
Right.
And he can't hear anything. He can only see. And so to him, it looks like they are doing very graphic adult things
that probably are illegal.
No, seriously. Some of them looked gross. Yeah. But if you've seen Austin Powers in that tent scene, it was the exact same thing with the shadows. You saw what you saw because you were looking from afar.
I will say, I'm pretty sure that Austin Powers got it from the original Naked
absolutely.
Gun.
You're completely right.
Yep.
Yes, they did.
There was so much Inception in this movie. I
loved it.
Yes.
So then they Frank finds out where Douglas O'Reilly lives.
That is the journalist.
That's the journalist that was with Simon when he saw him in the video. He finds out where he lives. He goes in, he steps in blood. He's like, what is this? Hey guy, what is this? There's some red liquid on the floor. You know what it is.
What were you thinking?
Frank, what are you doing?
He steps in, he's like, I'm tracking it all over your floor. Yeah. He goes inside the kitchen. There's a sign, there's a in handwriting that says, pick me up. It's a bloody knife. He picks it up.
This fool picked it up. Why, Frank, are you picking up these type? Okay.
He goes over there. If you look over to the right of that or the left of that, there's a sign. There's also another handwritten note that says, push record, and say I did it.
Yeah.
And so he picks it up, presses record, and say, hey, this is Frank, and I did it.
I can't believe you fell for the oldest trick in the book. What a goof. What's with you, man? Come on.
Like it was nothing. And then had the look on his face like, what was that about?
And then he realizes that he was set up.
Once he finds the dead body. Oh my God.
He picks Frank up, and not Frank, he picks Douglas O'Reilly up. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Frank picks up Douglas O'Reilly And I don't know how big Douglas O'Reilly was, but he picked him up so high that his head hit the ceiling fan.
Oh my God.
How sharp and how fast it was going, I don't know.
No.
But there was no debris.
It was gone.
He put the body back down and there was no head. And he flew out the window and somehow landed in his car.
Because the police came in at the same time.
I was typing, so I didn't see this part.
The police came in at the same time that the head just
came off.
And so they were going to arrest him. So this fool does somersaults and flips and jumps out of the window.
Oh, doctor.
And then jumps into his car. And because it's one of those self-driving cars, he tells the car to drive.
Yes. And after it starts driving, he hears the voice of Richard Kane. Or he sees a picture of Richard Kane come in his car.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Yeah.
It's on his screen because Richard Kane owns all this technology. He can also control your car.
Yeah.
And then exactly. And then Frank figures out, is that how you killed Simon? And he said, yeah.
Y'all stay deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
He can't figure out how to get out, so he shoots the windshield out, and then he runs into a cloud of balloons. And then the balloons are on the way. And then he runs into beekeepers with some bees. Then he runs into the bees. And then he runs into two guys who are holding a windshield. And the windshield happens to just magically fit perfectly to his car. I mean, and then it traps the bees and the balloons in the car with him. Hysterical. Okay? Because it doesn't make sense and makes sense all at the same time.
It does.
So he was like, crap, I can't do this again.
He somehow, he tells the screen, he's yelling at the screen to let him out. Yeah. And then, back in the day, when you had the 90s Windows computer, the little word,
the paperclip
comes on the screen. And he tells him, let me get out of this thing. So he unlocks the card for him and then he rolls out.
Correct. And then he calls his little police friend and he finds out that he has a warrant out for his arrest and the police squad is closing and it is now turned into a Spirit of Halloween store.
Correct. Yep.
They
shut the police station down. They were sick of his foolishness.
He goes to Pam's house. She ends up telling him, hey, Simon told me that he was warning me about the device. Whatever device is happening, you need to stop it.
Yeah.
So they figure out a way to get to the head of security for Kane, the same guy that was spying on them.
Sig.
They find out a way to get to Sig. They trap him in a car, lock the doors. This mysterious gas comes out of nowhere. Straight up Squid Games, y'all.
Strong.
Comes out of nowhere. He wakes up handcuffed to a hospital bed.
Yes.
He hears all the monitors. He sees what's going on. The TV is on. And it says Richard Kane arrested.
I mean, it looks like an authentic breaking news CNN kind of opening thing.
Yes. When he woke up, he asked the nurse how long he'd been out. She said it's been like 2 days. Frank comes in and it's pretty much interrogating him like, he's arrested. You can tell us. He's blaming it on you. You can tell us what happened.
Yeah.
If you don't, all of this will happen to you.
Yeah.
You'll end up taking yourself out. Basically.
He hits him with the okie dokes and he falls for it.
He tells him everything.
I want to help you. I want to help you get whatever you want.
What's happening, where it's going to happen, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then Frank goes, you got that? Yeah, we got it. All these walls fall.
It is Mission Impossible. 4, 5, 6, 18,
92.
1, 3. Please number 3, my lord. Okay.
Whichever one.
And they've been recording the whole time.
Right. It was a setup.
And then one of the other detectives comes in and starts asking him questions.
Right.
She was in the movie the whole time, but she wasn't a real important character.
No.
She goes, hey, how long have you been doing this? This is kind of illegal. You can't be doing this. He was like, oh, don't worry. I do illegal stuff all the time. You got that? Boom! Happens again.
The walls fall. And then
she's IA. We find out she's IA.
Internal Affairs comes smooth out and they start handcuffing Frank. They're about to take him down.
Yes. And then he goes, how did you even do this?
Right.
This is crazy. This is real elaborate.
How the devil
She's
did you
like,
get it?
I threatened the guys from Internal Affairs. He goes, did you get that? Boom! It happens again. Inception on Mission Impossible.
This is so good.
It was just so hilarious. Okay, so
Frank is free.
And they when they were talking to Sig, Kevin Durand or whatever, he tells them that that's all happening at the UFC fight. So they all end up going to the UFC fight to stop this device from going off.
Oh, the name of the arena. It is called the Ponzi Scheme Arena.
PonziScheme.com arena, something like that.
Yes. Bruh.
So they're at the fight. Frank is trying to find where the device is.
Yes.
He knows it's in the balls of the ball drop.
Because it is New Year's Eve.
Because it's New Year's Eve. We didn't know that until
had no idea.
The balls.
They're going to drop.
They're going to drop
New Year's.
And
with the device in them.
Right. So Frank finds a way to get in the ball.
How deep?
So he gets about waist deep in the balls. Okay.
That deep?
That's right, Dave. I'm talking about balls deep.
And just can't reach he sees it, he can't reach it. And the balls start to drop.
Yes.
Unexpectedly, because it was not supposed to happen.
Because this fool hit the lever.
He hit the lever. And there's also a fight going on at the same time.
Absolutely.
It's a UFC fight. There's a lot of people. They see the balls dropping with 2 legs hanging out of them.
Yes.
And they're like, everybody's like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And of course, his pants start to get caught up in the gears. And the gears took his pants smooth off.
And he had no drawers on.
No drawers on, no belt. Just
this man is raw dogging life.
Raw dogging in the ball. And the balls are just hanging.
On top of the balls.
Hanging.
It is.
It's wild.
It is crazy,
It's
man.
wild. It gets down to the ring where the referee is. He's able to take the device out.
Got him.
But then he gets in a fight with the ref because he's like, bro, we're in the middle of a fight. What are you doing?
Exactly. Frank got away. And so he ran, and then Kane found him.
And he's like, oh, you have the device. And I'm going to take the device from you.
So Frank thought he could hold it hostage, so he put his gun to the device.
He tried to blow it out.
Right. Like thinking this would be a deterrent for Frank. For Richard.
Correct.
It was not. It was an excuse to say, game on. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Challenge accepted. He detonated.
He detonated from him because the countdown went down.
Well, yeah. So he had his own detonator.
So after he holds it hostage, Kane hits the button, and the button sets off everybody.
Callahan, can you hear me?
Absolute. If you remember the church scene in Kingsman, that's exactly what was.
Exactly.
Everybody was just fighting everybody.
It was
chaos.
He
even set it up to have everybody attack Frank at one point.
Correct.
Only Frank.
But notice the frequency did not bother anybody that was a male.
Yep.
I was going to say white, but I saw a black man in there.
Yeah.
In your face!
So rich male.
Yes.
Yes. Everybody but them.
But them. And everybody else was fighting for their lives.
They were kung fu fighting.
Those cats were fast as lightning.
Yes, they were. And they kind of were. They was giving like 28 days later ravaging zombie.
Yeah. I mean, he said they're pure animalistic.
Oh, my.
Pure animalistic ways.
Yep, they did.
And so Frank is like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And so he looks up and there's an owl.
Yes.
In the beginning of the movie, he was talking to his dad's picture and he said, hey, daddy. He literally called him daddy. Yes. He said, hey, daddy, send me a sign that and help me or that I'm going to be okay, like an owl or something.
Yeah.
And we're like, what? So we see this owl.
Out of nowhere,
and
just sitting there.
The owl is giving him direct eye contact. They are having a conversation. He said, daddy, help me. And then the next scene, the owl is literally holding Frank by his talons.
Yes.
The feet, the little owl feet.
Yeah.
He's just flying them across the city.
Yeah, just dangling, okay? And they catch up. They catch up to them.
They are, the bad guys left the UFC fight on motorcycles.
Can't drive them.
They have no clue how to drive motorcycles.
At all. Yeah.
So they caught up to them very fast. So he's kicking people's heads off. Yeah. He's kicking people in the cars.
While holding on to
the owl. The owl finally drops him on Kane or near Kane or something like that. Right. And they start to get into fisticuffs. Like Kane threw 2 punches and missed Frank completely. Both times. Frank hit him in the stomach so hard. He said, oh, wait. Oh, God.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Have you ever been in a fight? Yeah. But I've never been hit this hard.
Oh, God. Not in my soft belly.
He said, my tummy still hurts.
Oh, my God.
A lot.
The wind was knocked out of him. He wasn't expecting that.
He couldn't do it anymore.
How dare you punch me?
Oh, gosh. So Frank is trying to get him to fight, and he's like, dude, I can't. You really hurt me. I can't.
I am out of commission here.
He said, I know there's one way for me to get away. Wait, yes.
Yeah.
And he he turns on something on his wrist, your hands down, and then like fire comes out and boom, accelerates you to the air. The problem is
superhero had those.
So ashamed of you.
Iron Man. Iron Man has those.
Oh, yes.
So it's like Iron Man, but without the suit.
That's it. You know I'm not a comic book person.
That's right. So he turns him on to get away. And he's like, shh, bam, hits the light pole bulb head first.
It looked like it hurt too.
Ooh, and he fell right to the ground.
Oh, my head hurt. I almost grabbed the top of my head when I saw that.
It looked painful.
I said, oh, God.
Richard still has the device on him. So she takes the device she sees the device, takes the device. There are 2 modes to the device. Up.
Yep.
And down.
That's it.
It was on up.
You was going to turn the people up, and you was only going to turn them down.
So she put it on down, and everybody started loving each other again.
Yes.
So it pretty much ends like that. Everybody comes out, and everybody's fine. Yes. And then that's the movie.
Holy hell.
We had a good time.
Oh my God.
Laughing. There were so many jokes.
I had to focus really hard.
No, I had to focus and figure out what was going on.
It took a lot of mental energy because not only was there things happening in the forefront of scenes, I was catching stuff in the
background.
And then there were quite a few jokes that I knew had value.
Yes.
I just knew and I saw them fly smooth over my head. They took the most simple aspects of this movie and knew how to flip them on their head and then decide to flip that thing on its head. We were inceptioned the entire movie.
Whole time.
So much.
So much. That really got me.
Oh my God.
There were just one-liners in it that I was not ready for.
Again, I got to watch this movie.
Again.
That's what I got to do.
Yeah.
This is worthy of multiple rewatches.
Yeah, I think so.
This was an epic meta-themed movie.
Yes.
Meta all around.
I did not think that Liam Neeson could be funny.
Not like
this funny.
No.
Not this funny.
Like his deadpan kind of just
approach.
It just worked so well. It was literally Leslie Nielsen less, but more serious. More serious. And it still worked.
And he had the same, what's the word? Intellect as the character.
Correct.
Like, cause he would say something and it would be so not smart.
Dumb.
But it would be the funny, cause he was so serious about his answer because that's what he heard and that was his response.
There was a line in the original movie and she was Priscilla Presley's. Good God. Her character says, well, I'm going to be Frank. And she goes on and he said, well, no, I think that's Wayne's World. Never mind. Never mind.
Got too many references. What's going on?
This is what it did to me. It made me reference every
other movie.
Because that was kind of the same type of joke.
Yeah.
No, but Frank, 2025 Frank.
Yes.
When he's kneeling to his father, he says to him, I want to be just like you, but more modern but same kind of a feel.
That's exactly what they did.
Voila.
That's exactly what they did.
Ta-da, voila.
Ta-da, voila. Are you okay? Okay, we're back. We almost lost someone here. Oh, God. How was that trip, girl?
If I can figure out a way to depict this on the show, but let me tell you what, let me catch you all up to speed, right? As I was saying something or laughing, something happened, and I just, I did a kika backwards, and my seat went smooth down. Went smooth down. Legs smooth up. Oh God, that was fun.
Ooh, yeah,
that was funny. Oh God,
right in line with the movie.
It was
right in line. Good. That was good.
That was.
Gotta tell everybody about that one. Expect a video tomorrow. Expect a video tomorrow. That's all I'm saying.
Oh God. Oh, that was so funny. Yeah. I don't even know.
Are you good? Did you have anything else?
That was all my references.
Okay, that was it.
That was the references. Oh, that was funny. The scene with the snowman.
Oh yes, please. Okay. I can set it up.
Yeah.
So there's a point where there's after this is like a day after they met or something.
Yeah. They literally just.
Yeah. They were just. Pam. Beth and Frank were just together. This is a whole montage. We're seeing how they fell in love very quickly. We saw they went away for a weekend and they ended up building a snowman. She found a book on witchcraft, and so they were sitting there in a circle with some candles, and some spirit came out of them and went into the snowman.
Yes.
The snowman comes alive. He's happy, jolly, like the cartoon that comes on every Christmas.
Oh my God, yes.
He's just like that. They invite the snowman in.
Yes.
They were outside playing with him.
Oh my.
So Beth and Frank start getting into it heavily and leaving the snowman out.
The snowman was not happy about this.
He got his feelings.
He did.
He said, y'all gonna leave me out?
Y'all built me up to leave me out? Is that what we doing today? Oh, I got you, player.
Okay.
I got you, player.
Okay. So he sets out on a plan.
This man went New Jack City on him, okay?
To take these fools out.
He was not playing, okay? He had the blicky. I don't know nothing about guns.
He was ready to take these fools out.
And was about to
take out old Frank, but had him cornered.
Sure did.
And then we hear and we see the snowman's head fall off, and Beth is holding a samurai sword.
Right.
Where the sword came from, I don't know.
It was somewhere in the house.
I don't know if it was hanging. I didn't see it.
I think they did discover it in the house when they first got there.
Okay, I missed that part.
And it was just like, this is so cute. Okay. Had no clue this was what it would be coming in handy for.
It killed
Chef's kid. Yeah, she took that man's head. She killed Bill. She killed Bill, that man, that snowman. Okay. She took his whole head off.
Took him out.
And somehow it ended up in the hot tub, and so he melted.
Yes, they threw him in the hot tub. They threw his whole body in the...
He melted. Yep. No man, no mo.
And then that was the end of the montage.
That's it. Now, I thought this was a dream sequence. Because it went from a love story to a horror movie so quickly.
It happened for real.
It really happened. Yo. Oh. This was why he was suspended, though.
Yes.
So he had the time.
This is true. He
had the time.
He had the time, and they had the means.
Yeah. He came back nice and refreshed.
He
though.
did. Yes.
That was wild. That was so.
Because it escalated quickly.
Okay. All right. So let's get down to this Elon parallel that they got going here. Because we're going here. Okay. Nobody else saw that. Nobody else put those together.
No. When they introduced Kane, when they were at the party, they said what he had done. And there were pictures of what he had done. And one of them looked like to be an internet delivery service. And I said, oh, this is just...
Yeah. He represents every major corporate, real life CEO.
And which makes sense. I'm not even going to say major corporate. Let's just say countries for that matter, too.
Yeah.
Anybody in charge that has that type of power, that even has the idea to make us turn against us so y'all can go out here. Mind you, we've seen this in the Kingsman before.
We did, but it didn't have the level of relevancy as it has today.
Right, it means more now. Like I always thought it could happen, but this is crazy.
Right. I was just entertained back then. It never occurred to me this would be 2025.
Right. The fact that this man could come into your car and control it, or into your phone. This is we're glued.
As we're processing this, I'm seeing the parallels about what's happening now in this movie. The whole turning against each other, all it took was a button.
They literally turned us up. Turned up. We were turned up. Literally,
down
we were literally
what?
turned up, and that's all he had to do was turn a little switch.
Exactly.
It's very like
my God.
We've been living. It's been giving Black Mirror for a very long time.
Oh my God.
If you've watched watched some of them, they have devices that are just implanted right here on the forehead, or just something that's so technology advanced that you are going to need.
Exactly.
That anyone can absolutely take over because you're giving them
everything they need.
You're giving them everything you need. Like,
absolutely. Now, if we really wanted to get into it, all of our social media outlets have now this ability to take all of our data.
Yeah.
And they use all that information to determine what they want to send us.
Yep.
They're doing it to us already. Yep. However, it was funny to watch on the screen.
It was.
It's not funny to real life.
You sent me an ad earlier for something that we had been talking about for like a week or so now. You just randomly sent it to me because you saw it came up on your timeline, right? Because we were talking about it.
We were talking about it. Well, to be fair, I did order something.
From them?
No,
from somebody else though.
Exactly.
But we were still talking about it, and that company had not even come up.
Exactly.
I had never even seen that company.
Dang, you're right.
Yeah. Something that we were talking about in general. You got a whole ad for it.
And it was going to get bought that day. However, until
I bought it too.
Exactly.
We're so readily willing to give our
money,
information. We buy stuff online all the time.
All the time.
In fact,
I can't pay my bills unless it's online. Because I'm not sending checks.
Okay.
I'm not going down there.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
No, everything is online.
Everything.
You have to trust it. Just because they said
to trust it. Yeah. And we don't have choices.
No. Even your important documentation, you still got to get online.
Exactly.
You can't fly without stuff.
Everything we have, everything we do, there's somebody tracking it at all times. And that's not you know what? 10 years ago, that would have been a conspiracy theory.
But it's a
reality at this point.
They do it in the movie theaters.
They do.
The camera is very clear. It's just not in color from what I know. But it's like infrared or something. It's right there. They can see you. So stop doing stuff in movie theaters, y'all. They can see y'all.
They know what we're doing. Yeah. But if they do, I want to post it. As long as it's not me, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, okay. I said it.
All right.
Selfish. I represent everyone. As long as it doesn't happen to me,
then it's fine.
It's fine. We'll just turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
Or when you have the power and you have the money to create and take over by, making everybody kill each other, go to their doomsday bungalow.
Yes.
And waiting until it's over, and then they get to rebuild it in the way that they want it to be.
Eventually, you're going to need the people down here to do something.
Well,
you're going to need people down here because the people up here ain't going to want to do it. You're going to need down here to be done, and no one wants to do that. You're not going to pay them enough.
They don't think about those things.
Exactly.
They don't think about those things. And you know what? You bring up an amazing point.
Yeah.
The things that no one wants to do. I'm sorry. I don't know too many rich people, so my opinion is biased and limited. But I imagine there are a lot of folks that live in mansions that are not cleaning their own houses. You are not trimming your own lawn. You're not cooking your own food. You're not going out in the farm planting and putting the chickens in the barn. You're not doing all that. You need other human beings to do it.
Exactly. And the ones that you've seen that you deem to be beneath you in this now new hierarchy we are not the same ones.
Correct.
That you were talking to before.
Correct.
We're not doing it.
Oh, absolutely.
We're not. But let's say we don't.
The
because
ones
they're
left.
getting rid of the ones now.
Right.
You're expecting now us to do that.
Exactly. I'm not going back.
I'm not doing that.
Well, that wasn't my era when y'all was doing that,
Yeah.
but trust and believe, I'm not doing that.
No.
But this movie is giving me some thoughts about people's actual intentions, maybe about what's currently happening, because there are so many decisions that legitimately feel counterproductive for the end game that I thought was happening. Now, my best guess is what their plan was, they were planning on at least having enough people around. You're keeping enough folks alive to do those things. But the problem, I'm sure you have maybe 2 years worth of food, maybe
stored up
somewhere.
in a bunker.
Exactly, perhaps
Doomsday stuff.
Actually,
I ain't got no filet mignon here. I paid all this money. You better give me some real food. Stop playing.
I'm sick of you. I'm so over.
If I'm paying all this money to come to your doomsday, I need
top
the
tier.
baby. I need everything.
I need everything. I need to be comfortable.
Yeah,
okay.
rations ain't gonna do it.
With that also being said, there's actually a place, I want to say it's either in Iceland or Antarctica, that is a legitimate storage for the entire world, that everything's frozen. They have a little bit of everything. They have seeds for everything you can think of. They are storing this for a potential
doomsday.
It's real. No one has access to it. Exactly, because who's going to get in there when it is top secret? No one knows where it is. Everybody who knows is going to be gone. There is no way that all of the things that we have, resources, are going to last but so long.
That's why in Kingsman, they got all the rich people all over the world to do it.
Okay. Now, you do know, well,
but it's the same. It's the same thing you said, though. It's not going to last.
It's not going to last, but here's what I just realized. If it's just rich people that are left, the new hierarchy starts with the lowest of the rich.
Exactly.
You ain't.
And then then your friends turn on you and you're like, oh, because I'm not a trust fund kid. Because I work hard for my money, you know?
You got to watch this movie on HBO. It is, whatever they're calling it, HBO Max now.
It went back.
It went back. Oh my God. Figure it out.
Right.
There's this movie called Mountainhead with Steve Carell.
Oh.
And I don't remember everybody else's names in it, but people didn't like it. I thought it was hysterical. And it was basically 4 or 5 rich friends. I mean, they were billionaire friends. And each of them had their own issue, you know, and it was giving representative of each of the major power people we know. And so basically they were out in the mountains and they...
Tell me the whole thing now. I can watch it.
Well, the summary of it all is, the idea really is they were all billionaires, but they competed against each other to see who had the most billions.
That's something I would do.
Right.
I'm like, you think you got more than me?
Right.
Prove it. Put your money out.
Literally.
Show me.
Literally.
Show me the receipt.
They showed basically how they would use each other to get more money together, but they were overtly competing against each other who had the most billions. Okay. That's what it's giving. Low tier billionaires are going to be the poor.
Yeah,
okay?
Exactly.
I want to just point that out.
It's not going to work for
Good
nobody.
luck. These are the things like we have to honestly consider as reality.
Yes.
I don't even know what I am with that, but you know. Speechless.
Beyonce.
You got me speechless.
Yeah.
But no, I do like how these movies are putting it on Front Street. The Ponzi scheme arena. Well, I kind of think we're in the middle of one, to be honest, but it is. It's that plot device.
Wow. Wow.
Hey.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Well, now that I'm depressed.
That was it.
That was the high note.
That was the high note. Anyway, like we said, we enjoyed it.
Had a good time.
We had a good time. We probably will be watching it again.
I will definitely be watching this again. Yes.
Make sure you guys like, share.
Give it to your grandma. She'll appreciate
it. Hit that notification bell.
Do it.
And we'll see you guys later.
Till next time.
Bye.